Project management has a few core problems that happen to almost everyone in the market. Projects are delayed, they're exceeded in budget, and in many cases, the projects just don't come out as designed. In fact, 68% of projects either fail or are seriously challenged.
That's right, Allison. Everybody knows about it. We're not telling you anything new here. But have you ever stopped and thought about why this is happening?
Well, with over 11 years of experience in the project management industry and based on extensive research, we discovered the secrets to solving these problems.
One of the main secrets to successful projects is knowing the rules of the game. Think about it as a basketball game. You might have a team of very talented athletes who can pass, dribble, and shoot the hoops. But if they don't know the rules and how to play as a team, the chances of winning are not so good.
You're right. Their game looks like a game of kids in the schoolyard. There's a lot of activity going on, but there's no strategy or planning behind it.
That's right. Now imagine the same group of kids playing against professionals. The score would be something like 137-2.
Project management is the same as basketball. The secret of product management success is to teach project management principles to all the people that are involved in the process, including developers, testers, management, and even your clients. We call them stakeholders.
We created a series of clips about different project management topics. These clips will teach you and your team all you need to know about project management to allow you to run your projects like a professional basketball team. And we all run projects as part of our daily life activities. Let's say a fun dinner party is a project. This project includes several tasks and people and can be run using common management concepts.
Project stakeholders. The stakeholders are people who are involved or benefit from the project. In this example, the stakeholders will be everyone invited to the party and the organizers, Bob and myself.
Now let's talk about project scope, the work that needs to be done to deliver a complete project. The scope of our dinner is inviting the guests, cleaning the house, buying the groceries, cooking, serving the food to the table, entertaining our guests, and cleaning up after they leave.
Project objectives. These are benefits that the person that initiated the project expects to achieve from it. The main objective of the dinner party is to spend a nice time with our friends over dinner. And the second objective is to have them enjoy the food and leave the house after they've been well fed and no one's hungry.
After we've defined the concepts of the dinner project, let's move to the other parts in the development. We call the first stage of the project plan requirements management. In this stage, we define the features that need to be completed. It's different from project scope because this phase goes into much greater details and defines each feature and component of the project.
We'll define the house cleaning activity before the guests arrive. What needs to be cleaned? Should we move the furniture to make more space, etc. We'll also define what we're going to cook, the grocery list that we need to buy, the sitting order, the dishes we're about to serve, what we should talk about during dinner. You know, there's some subjects that we probably shouldn't mention because we don't want our friends to get upset. We also want to know what we should do after dinner, who's going to clean after the guests leave, and more.
Requirements management is an important phase in the project management process, but many companies neglect it and in many cases fully ignore it. Imagine how many problems we can have in a simple dinner if we don't define our requirements. Now, compare that to a complicated project that involves many people and a long list of features. There's an endless amount of problems that you can get into if you don't complete the requirements phase properly.
After we've completed our project plan or requirements, let's do some risk management. Risk management is the process of identifying all the things that might go wrong and defining how we're going to handle them in case they occur. This is also something that many companies neglect because at the early stage of the project, people are eager to just get right to work and risk management seems like a waste of time. But as the project progresses and risks start to become real, the project starts delaying because the team members are busy putting out fires instead of developing the project.
That's right, Allison. The risks that are involved in preparing the dinner are the grocery store might be out of stock of some of the ingredients. For example, the store doesn't have lemons and you're going to make lemon chicken. Or there's a parade on the street that will make your guests late. These are just two examples. In case of the lemon risk, we might want to go to the store the day before. And we should also check the city parade schedule to make sure the streets will remain open.
Scheduling. Scheduling is the process of estimating how long each activity will take and assigning that activity a date and time as part of the project's overall schedule to make sure everything is completed on time. We estimate that the house cleaning will take about 4 hours. Cooking is probably going to be about 5 hours. Cleaning after cooking is another hour. Grocery shopping is about 2 hours. Dinner itself will take at least 3 hours. And cleaning after the guests leave, another 2 hours.
That's right. We list the tasks in the project plan according to the order of their occurrence. Some tasks can be done at the same time as the other tasks, and some can only start after the prior tasks are completed. For example, let's say we decided that we're going to clean the house, buy groceries, cook, host dinner, and then clean after the guests leave. Allison can clean the house while I go shopping for the groceries. When we're both done, we can start cooking. We can also decide to first do the cooking and when finished, clean the house.
But the cooking task is dependent on having all the groceries. So we have to finish shopping before cooking. This is called schedule dependency.
Now that we've finished with scheduling, it's time to go to work. Tasks are assigned to the team members and each one is responsible to complete them as best as possible. They should also report on the progress of the task to the project manager, so she'll be able to keep track of the project progress.
Well, the dinner party was a real success. And now that you've learned how to run a dinner party, you can discover all the secrets of successful project management. If you have any questions, suggestions, or requests, please don't hesitate to contact our support at support@elementool.com.